Hey there guys, how you doing? Welcome back to Full Time FM. I'm Pepe, and quite frankly, I've had enough of non-league clubs getting paid £1 billion by all these big fancy YouTubers. I want to give my team Rochdale £1 billion. So here's where we go. We go to finances. We go up here to the FM in-game editor. We go to edit club details. Straight to finances. Bank balance. Oof, there we go. Add a 1 and a 0 to that. Hang on, let me count. There's so many numbers. I've never seen that many numbers. My calculator doesn't go that much. Oh, that's only 102. No, that won't do. Billion. $1 billion. There we go. That's not changed the transfer budget. It's not changed the overall balance. Are you kidding me? Oh. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Is that? Oh, it's done it. There we go. Rochdale Football Club now have £1 billion sterling. Oh, mama. Well, I'm sick and tired of everybody getting £1 billion in non-league. Why should Dorking get it? No offence to Dorking. No. I'm up for my team having it. So, this squad, it's alright. Could do with some improvement. Robbie Stockdale, where are you, son? Robbie Stockdale. We're going to make him the manager again. Oh, I need to quit first, don't I? Resign. Yes, there we go. Yes. Social feed rejects all that. Robbie Stockdale. You are back to being the manager of Rochdale again. And for what will be a minute for you, less than that even, will probably be about 5 or 6 hours for me. Because we now go to my profile, go on holiday. Then we choose 2026. We will see where Rochdale is in 2026. Oh my days. Okay, so by the magic of editing and me falling asleep, hopefully you haven't. It's only 3 minutes in. Wake up. 4th of May 2026. We've gone through 5 years, and Rochdale are still in Sky Bet League 1 in 20th place, and by Jove, I don't know why, but Steve Morrison's in charge. I have no idea why he's in charge, but he took over in 2025. Let's have a little look at where Robbie Stockdale is, because he's manager at Hamilton in Scotland. Okay, so he was manager at Rochdale till 2022. Oh, what happened? Hang on. History, best 11, records, managers. Right, so he was sacked. Bloody hell. David Wheater. Hello, David Wheater, the centre back. The karaoke monster that is David Wheater. He left caretaker position. Simon Grayson took over for 2 years, nearly 3 years, and he was sacked. Jimmy Shan then left his caretaker position. Why was Jimmy Shan not caretaker before David Wheater then? Because Jimmy Shan's always been the assistant manager, right? And then Steve Morrison took over. That's kind of weird. So, yeah, really kind of weird. By the way, I'm fortunate enough to support one of the most unsuccessful football teams in British history and English history. You see, we're quite poor. So what we do is we got a Carabao Cup equivalent, a League Cup equivalent of getting to a final and losing in 1962. We've had 3 third place finishes in Sky Bet League 2 where we got promoted in 69, 2010 and 2014. And then English 3rd Division North, we finished runners up in 24 and 27, 3rd place in 26 and 50. So we've not actually won anything. In fact, we're that poor, we have to put in the English Under-18 Division 3 Northwest, and the 3rd place finish and the 3 times winners, which is fantastic, haven't even happened yet, because that's sometime in the future. So we're not fantastic. Oh dear. Theo Archibald, are you kidding? Callum Roberts, I'd take both of them at Rochdale. I'd take Luke Lee as well. Oh my god. So let's have a little look at the squad then. Oh god help us. Chris Maxwell, decent goalkeeper. Okay, take that. Max Taylor's still at the club, 145 appearances now. Dan Scar at right back. Okay, I'll take that as well. Justin Harris, Leon Letman. Oh, Middlesbrough loan player. Okay, Danny Parks. Bashir Humphreys. Okay, apparently he's played 88 times for Rochdale. He's pretty poor. Tom O'Brien. A couple of new gens coming into the game. Rochdale have one of their own. 14 appearances for Jordan Lewis, a midfielder. Ethan Brearley's still there. 81 appearances and two goals. He's 18-year-old at the minute, Ethan Brearley. Grant Ward we've missed out on before in the transfer market. I think he went Blackpool, but he has scored 10 goals in 62. Bradley Dack, yes please. 4 goals in 35 appearances. What a player he is. Idris El Mizuni from Ipswich. Okay. Midfield player, he looks decent. Alfie Bates. 86 appearances, 5 goals. Derek Singleton. 16 goals in 69 appearances from Rochdale's youth team. Enthusiastic forward, but only 8 finishing. Does not look fantastic. Connor Grant is still there. 206 appearances, 17 goals. Paul Marshall, another young striker for the youth team. Jason Wells, a left winger from the youth team, not played yet. Bob Benjamin from Newcastle, 2 goals and 11 starts. Ollie Palmer, I would take him as well at the club, 1997. All 15 appearances from the bench. Bradley Dack is on 12 grand a week. Sweet Jesus. Alfie Bates, 8.5 grand. And I don't think he's that good. Bashir Humphreys, 7,750. Definitely not worth it. So let's have a little look. The club is still rich. Okay. So let's just terminate Steve Morrison's contract and put me in charge of Rochdale so we can have a look at the finances. And we'll see what they've done with that £1 billion. We'll have a look at the facilities. We'll have a look. 4-5-1 they're playing. Okay. Couple of new gens in the team as well. Finances. How have they got rid of £445 million? They're currently spending 106 grand a week. Wow. Next season's wage budget apparently is 2.1 million per week. The transfer budget is 175 million. Wow. Which begs the question, what have they spent on transfers? Last season they made 10.3 million. But spent 27 million. That's not good. So let's have a little look at the transfer history here. Oh, Luke Matheson, Charlie Brown, some good good money to be made there. Alex Lacey. They've signed Alex Lacey in the past. He's a good signing, him. Centre back from Notts County. They sold Aaron Morley. How much did they sell him for? 230 grand to Sheffield Wednesday. Okay. Sam Graham went Swindon. Wow. New gen called Nicky Hunt, 16-year-old. Who's Connor Dixon? He's pretty poor. Got Ray Curtis from Morecambe, a new gen. Why, I don't know. Those new gens look pretty poor. Joel Coleman, really top keeper in our league. Very, very good keeper. He went to Wimbledon for 230 grand as well. Wow. So transfer history, let's have a look. Alright, so they brought in 950 grand. Anicio Jesus, a young striker at the club, has developed really poorly. Gone to York on a free. There's great hopes for him at Rochdale. Alex Newby, one of our better players, has gone easily on a free. He did score 19 goals in 138 appearances. Lewis Bootroyd. Okay. Sam Graham went Swindon for 35 grand. Liam Kelly went Ado Den Haag, 61,000. My God, they've not really spent that much money. 325 grand in, 950 out. Last year they spent 550 and brought 35 in. Alfie Bates cost $250,000. Grant Ward 135 grand. Dan Scar 160. Year before that they spent 125. Didn't bring anything in. And year before that they only brought 1100 in, getting rid of Kasper Mielkowski. Again, a really good young player. Ellis Craven, a good young player, both at the club at the moment. Craven a keeper, Miałkowski a left back or midfielder. Let's see. Jordan Clark came in on a free. Bashir Humphreys, 400 grand from Sheffield Wednesday. We got ripped off with him. Yeah, Ali Coots from Derby. I don't know why they've not spent the money. Oh, there you go. David Wheater came in on a free transfer with Harry Forrester. Yeah, I just do not know why they've not spent the money. Oliver Turton came in from Huddersfield. Stephen Dooley went MK'd on, 21 grand. They spent 96. So, oh god, 96. Say 100 grand. 750. Call it 900. 1.4 million. 1.8 million. They've spent just short of 1.75 million. That is really disappointing. 1.75 million. That's poor. I don't know why they've only spent 1.75 million, but I'm devastated. Particularly when next year their wage budget is going to be 2.1 million. And they've got 175 million to spend. That's mental. Absolutely mental, and the kit deals haven't gone up. Let's have a little look at the facilities. The stadium condition is now very good. By the way, the year built was 1907, not 1906 FM. Still got grass, no undersoil heating. Pitch conditions okay. Adequate corporate facilities. We've gone from average training and youth facilities to good training facilities and good youth facilities. Youth level before was 3, now it's 2. Junior coaching and youth recruitment hasn't changed, so stadium capacity is still 10,208. There's not a lot that's changed there. Steve Morrison as manager, wow. I mean, come on now. Like, if you could pick a team, I'd say Chris Maxwell as keeper. You'd have Taylor, Scar, possibly Lewis. I don't know enough of these players, but I think it's a pretty poor team as well. But this lad here, Bob Benjamin, 5.8 million to 17.5 million, or 11.5 million now to 14 million. I don't think he's worth that. 8 finishing. Crikey. Derek Singleton's on the books of Rochdale, 43 appearances, 12 goals, 6 assists, between 1 and 2.9 million. 20-year-old, 16 goals, 69 appearances, decent, but finishing is poor. Look at the head on that, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I think that's pretty poor. I'm devastated with that, to be honest. I thought Rochdale would have done a lot more. Anywho, £1 billion over 5 years. Not great. Let's see how they do over 10 years now they've got that money. And I'm not hiring Steve Morrison back, that's for sure. Let's resign immediately. There we go. Let's go to the home page. Go on holiday. Let's come back in 2031. And good Lord, please make it better. Well, here we are in 2030, 27th of May. And unbelievably, Rochdale Premier Division avoided relegation on final day. Unbelievable. Rochdale's development continues as they set what could eventually go down as a significant milestone in their history. Record high for Rochdale. Oh, I won't lie, we got lucky, but at least we stayed up, that comment says. Rochdale survived with a record low points haul to stay up. Oh my god. Well, let's have a look. 17th in the league. A Swiss guy called Gerardo Sione. Or Sione? How do you say that? Let's have a look at English Premier Division. Man United win it by 8 points. Behind them is Man City, then Arsenal and Newcastle. Tottenham, Liverpool and Southampton make up the European qualifiers. Chelsea are out of that. Leicester and Leeds near the bottom, along with Norwich and Rochdale, and Burnley, West Ham and Everton got relegated. Mbappe's playing for United, Adeyemi for Arsenal, Sancho for United, Ansu Fati for Man City. Oh my days. This is a weird table to look at, particularly with Rochdale in there. Fulham are back in there. Brentford are still in there, as are Brighton. Well, it took till 2030, but Burnley finally got relegated. They've been dodging it for a long time. Let's see. So Ilham Meslier plays for Rochdale now. Fucking hell, how much? 180 grand for an Iranian new gen midfielder. Whoa. 145 for a right winger from Slovenia. 140 for Rafael Brito. Was that Benfica? Jude Soonsup Bell has 66 goals and 144 appearances for Rochdale. Chelsea player at the minute, so he develops well. Transfer history. Holy crap! So it looks like Rochdale got promoted to the Premier League and spent 207 million quid and brought in 15 and a quarter. And the previous year they spent 28 million. I presume that was in Championship. 76 million and 16.5 million. So 39.5 million. So they must have got promoted into Championship. In the 25-26 season, they're in Championship. Wow, okay. Ethan Brearley gone to Wigan, 14,750. Max Taylor to Luton for 200 grand. Connor Grant to Birmingham, 450 grand. £8.25 million from Rangers. Ikechukwu Idris, 24-year-old Nigerian, 5 goals in 40 caps, 22 million to 65 million. They paid Rangers 8.25 million, and in the Premier League he played 34, scored 7, assisted 2. Overall in 39 games, scored 9, assisted 3. Good new gen. Let's have a look at Rochdale's. Oh God, bloody hell! Here we go. Let's have a look. History. Let's have a look at their best 11. Joe Coleman's still there. Matthew Foden, who's gone to Bournemouth, new gen. Paul McIntyre, another new gen. Okay, so their best 11 is Ivan Vina in goal, a Uruguayan goalkeeper. Conceded 34 goals in 21 appearances. Ryan Nyambe, Here at the moment it's at Blackburn. He's Namibian right back. Spaz Kusev. Oh, what a name. Centre back from Bulgaria, 19-year-old. Lucas Smith, a 23-year-old Argentinian. He's decent. Oh, they got him from Man United, who previously got him from Boca. Goran Bergman, a 22-year-old left back. He must be the reason they sold Matthew Foden. James McAtee, the Man City youth player, is in midfield. Okay. He probably signed in January because he's only got 10 appearances and 1 goal. Marcelo Perez, 30 games, no goals. Songsuit Bell's on the right hand side. 66 goals and 144 appearances is good. Particularly if you're playing out wide. Idris, the new gem we just looked at from Rangers. 34 goals and 152 appearances. Wow. And Anthony Hacker, 8 goals and 33 appearances. Interestingly, it looks like Rochdale signing from Olympique Lyonnais. He played 41 games, scored 8, then moved to Everton for 3 years, and then came back to Rochdale. And the striker, Giovanni Rivas, Colombian, 24-year-old, from Fulham. He got 8 goals in 36 games, 35 and 165. I mean, to be fair, mentals are brilliant, attributes not so bad, same with the physicals, but you'd expect more goals from him. I think they've done alright. They've got into the Premier League. It's took them 10 years and £1 billion. Let's see what the finances are like now. No, finances, they're still rich. I'll tell you what. Gerardo Cerrone, he took over in 2026. So he's been at the club 4 years. Alright. Vertical tiki-taka, we like that. 4-2-4 DM wide. Direct playing style. Yeah, so he's been at the club 4 years. And he's got a contract till 2033. So he's got 3 years to run. That's incredible. I honestly did not expect Rochdale to be anywhere near the Premier League. I thought they'd be Championship. But it looks as though they've had 1 year in the Premier League. Let's have a little look. Yeah. So, when we took over, they were in 2021-22 season. It took them till 23-24 season to get promoted. A couple of years. Then they had 3 seasons in the League One before they got promoted in 26-27 season. Then they went to the Championship. Had 2 seasons there. The second season they got promoted second in the league in 28-29. So 29-30 season is their first season in the Premier League. Libor Vesely is the captain from Czech Republic. Centre back. Not played so much. Georgios Kostanas. He's played 17 games, left back. But again, described as centre back. Yeah. Quite happy with that. Owner status, loves the club, of course. Average ticket price, 34 quid. If I'm paying that in 2030 and 300 quid for my season ticket, I'm not sure I'll be too happy. But there you go. That's Rochdale for you. We've absolutely smashed it, got into the Premier League. Even though we lost 2-0 on the last game of the season and barely stayed up. The Rochdale side of 2024, where are they now? Oh my word. Joe Coleman plays for Stoke City. Ronald Hernandez. Did Rochdale have him? They did. They had him for a couple of seasons in 24, 25 and 26. Wow. Aaron Morley's at Rotherham United. Sam Graham plays for Southend. Cal Roberts turns out for Sutton. There you go. I was in shock that Rochdale managed to sign Bradley Dack. Much less get into the Premier League. I'm kind of still trying to take it in, to be honest. There you go. Dyche won't rule out Shackleton. Signing Jamie Shackleton. Is it Stoke? Achievements, centre of attention for Gerard Alcyone. So it looks as though we've got the Swiss manager in, and he's done bits and absolutely smashed it by getting us into the Premier League, and then spent a butt ton of money and barely stayed up. I was kind of hoping in the Championship to spend 200 million, but it took him until he got in the Premier League to do it. Never mind. I will leave it there. Thank you very much for tuning in, particularly if you made it this far in the video. Oh, bloody hell, capacity. 31,363. Have they got a new stadium? Year founded 1907. That's corrected itself now. Hang on. Facilities. Ewood Park. Due to move back into the 12,515 capacity Crown Oil Arena after planned expansion. Ah, there you go. So they got a planned expansion. Stadium condition very good. Pitch is perfect. Good training facilities, average youth facilities. Adequate academy coaching, average youth recruitment. Definitely need to pick up on the youth stuff, but youth level 3, it was 2. So hopefully with this expansion out of the way, the Crown Hall Arena will be under soil heating. Oh my word. Crown Hall Arena will be a lot better. So I'm going to leave it there. I will love you and leave you. Take care of yourself. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe and like the video. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye now.